inquire, Prakritim Purusam Chaiva Kshetram Kshetragrameva cha Etad Veditum Ichchami Jnanam Jnanam cha Kilesa. Yesterday evening, those gentlemen who came from Protestant church, so they're talking about what is knowledge. Yes, this is very good question. What is knowledge? So, Arjuna wanted to know this knowledge from Krishna. Knowledge means to understand this body and the soul. Khetra, Khetraga. Khetra means his body. And Khetraga means the owner of the body. It's like if you study your body, what is this? That we ask any child, sometimes we play with the child, what is this? He'll say, my hand or my head. So even the child can say that the hand is different from him. We also say, this is my hand, this is my leg, this is my head. We never say, I head or I hand. No. Why? It's a very simple thing. So, Krishna, being asked by Arjuna, is giving a knowledge that this body is called Khetra. Khetra means field of activities. It's like an agricultural land. You get a piece of land and you produce your own food grain, or as you like. The government gives you a piece of land and you have to pay a little tax and you can grow your food grain as you like. Similarly, as we wanted, Krishna has given us this body. Now we can work with this body as we like. If you want, you can utilize this body for higher elevation, or you can utilize this body for your nonsense purpose and go to hell. That is your choice. Just like somebody is using this body, undergoing austerities, penance, according to the spiritual regulative life, and one man is using this body only for sense gratification, drinking and sex. So it is my choice to utilize this body as I like, and I also reach the result. The same example, you are given a field, a piece of land, you can grow twice, thrice in a year, very nice foodstuff, sometimes pulses, sometimes paddy, sometimes the mustard seed. Any land in India we have seen that a cultivator produces 3-4 kinds of food grains in a year. That is the system. That is the system that in India every man is producing his food grains independent. Now it is stopped. Formerly, all these men, they used to produce their food grain. So they used to work for 3 months in a year, and they could stock the whole year's eatable food grains. Life was very simple. After all, you require to eat. So this Vedic civilization was that keep some land and keep some cows, then your whole economic question is solved. Now in this country, Geneva, actually I am tasting the milk, first class milk. I think the world's best milk. Unless one has got his own cows, one cannot get such nice milk. But I hear also that because there is excess production of milk, they have decided to kill 20,000 cows.
Last year they decided to do it, but apparently they didn't do it. They wanted to do it.
Just see how much foolish proposal it is. So, for want of God consciousness, this mischievous intelligence can be found. The whole economic question can be solved. If you have got excess, then you can trade. You can send to some place where there is scarcity. But every man should produce his own food. That is Vedic culture. You get a piece of land and produce your family foodstuff. But what they are doing in Australia, in Africa, they have got enough land. But the government, maybe they have no sufficient men to utilize the land, but they won't allow any outsider to go there who can produce. I have seen in Africa very, very large tract of land is lying vacant. Nobody is producing any food. They are producing coffee. That is not the local man. The Britishers who have gone there, they are producing coffee, tea, and keeping some cows for slaughtering. This is the in Australia also I have seen even some priestly class. They invited me, received me very well. So one of the priests, he inquired that why our Christian religion is dwindling, what we have done. But actually that's a fact. I have seen in London at least, the churches are for sale. Nobody is going to the church. Some of the churches have been taken for making godown, storehouse or some factory. Many hundreds of thousands. In London there are many churches. Churches are there in New York also, other places. Formerly people are religious. It doesn't matter whether one constructs a temple or church, it doesn't matter. There was prayer to the Supreme, but now people are forgetting. I don't find many churches here. In general, they don't like to go to church. Yes?
They say they do. They say they do.
No, but don't find many churches here. So, this is not very good sign. people should eat sumptuously, not overeating. Overeating is bad, not undereating. Yuktahara viharascha yoga bhavati. Yuktahara, as much as you require, you must eat. Annad bhavanti bhutani. Either human being or animal, they must get sufficient food. And that means anna, food grains. So, I have studied it very thoroughly. If people produce food grain in all the lands available all over the world, they can feed 10 times population than it is at present. Krishna has made such arrangement. In the Щrīīśopaniṣad, it is said, Purnamidam, Purnamadah Purnamidam, Purnat Purnam Udachyate. In the creation of Krishna, there cannot be any scarcity. Everything is sufficiently there. Purna. It is complete, perfectly made. Either this planet, that planet, everywhere. The living entities are there, and Krishna has made provision for every one of them. There is no question of scarcity. But people are not obeying the orders of Krishna or the authorities. That is produced. Annad bhavanti bhutani. Even in Bible it is said, thou shalt not kill. They are not producing food grains, and they are killing the animals are eating. How they will be happy? It is not possible. Most sinful activity. You produce your food, the bull will help you, and the cows will supply you milk. They are considered to be father and mother. Just like father earns money for feeding the children, similarly the bulls help producing, plowing, producing food grain, and the cow gives milk, mother. And what is this civilization? Killing father and mother. This is not good civilization. It will not stay. There will be catastrophe waiting. Many times it has happened, and it will happen, because transgressing the law of nature, the laws of God, is most sinful. That is sinful. Just like you become criminal by transgressing the law of state, similarly, when you transgress the law of God, then you are sinful. So, this example is given. Idam Shariram Khetram. That means to own a certain piece of land is a basic civilization. Everyone must have a portion of land to produce his food. There will be no economic problem. And we have seen even in our childhood, there, poor man, the lower class servant, they came from village in the town. We are residents of town, Calcutta. The servant class, they would come everywhere, not in Calcutta, everywhere. The villagers would come, and the small salary, even in our young days, we are paying salaries to the servant, 12 rupees, 14 rupees, without any food. And still they would save at least 10 to 12 rupees out of it. And this money, the servant would send to his wife at home and as soon as there is 200 rupees, he'll purchase a piece of land. And in this way, when he has got sufficient land for producing food for the whole family, then he would no more come to city for working. We have seen it. That means as soon as one has land sufficient to produce, he is safe. His food problem, that is real problem, is solved. So people are not being trained up to, in America I have seen, now the farmers, the father is working on the farm and his sons, they do not come. They live in the city. This is the tendency all over the world. They are not producing food grain. Therefore there is scarcity. There is scarcity, especially in a country like India, where the population is very big, and there is no land available. There must be scarcity of food, especially the Britishers, they have divided India, Pakistan and Hindustan. So all the food grains are there on the Pakistan side, and in Hindustan side all the industries are there. So they are fighting. They have no industrial facilities and they have no agricultural facilities. All policies. They would fight all around. The Britishers wanted that you have taken your independence, all right, you will suffer all the time, fighting. This was the policy. So it is going on nicely. So anyway, the whole world situation is degrading, that people are not producing their own food. This is the problem, real problem. Khetra, this example is given. As every man must possess a piece of land, therefore this, because it is a very common thing, this example has been given. Khetra. So, as we till our land and get foodstuff according to my labor, according to my intelligence, food grains I can produce once, twice, thrice if I work hard. Generally, they work 2 times, 3 months. And those are very lazy, they work 3 months. But even working for 3 months, they can acquire foodstuff for the whole year. That I've seen. So similarly, as we get some land and work for ourselves, similarly this body is also like that land. And I, the soul, I can reap good result or bad result as I work with this body. This is very simple. This is the knowledge. Krishna says, idam sharirang kaunteya khetram. Krishna does not say that, Arjuna, you are this body. That is the beginning of Bhagavad-gītā. Dehinasmin yatha dehi. Within this body, the owner of the body is there. This is the beginning of knowledge. So this knowledge is lacking. Nobody knows that I am within this body. Everyone is thinking I am this body. I am American, I am Indian, I am Czechoslovakian, or I am Swiss. Everyone is thinking. That means they have no knowledge. All fools and rascals. So, the all fools and rascals civilization, how we can be happy? There must be intelligence. They have no intelligence. They are thinking of philanthropic work, but still thinking that I am this body. So what that philanthropic work will do? With ignorance, with no knowledge, whatever you do, it is foolish. And there sometimes they divide 4 classes of men. Lazy, intelligent, active, intelligent, and lazy fool and active fool. The active fool is 4th class. Because whatever he will do, it is foolish. So result will not be very good. Active fool. So, a lazy fool is better than the active fool. Just like the monkey, it is active fool. In your country, in the Western country, you don't see many monkeys, but in India there are many monkeys. As soon as the monkey will come, he will create some mischief. He is very busy, jumping here, there, but always creating mischief. So modern civilization and the Darwin theories that they have come from monkey. So they are also doing like that, jumping like monkey, this is that, this is that. But always creating mischief. So, this is a very good example that idam sariram hetam. You have given, God has given you a piece of land, this body. Now you work. You make your future with this body. Karmana, because the body is produced according to my karma. Otherwise, why there are so many varieties of body? We are all human beings. Everyone we possess 2 hands, 2 legs. Still the bodies are different. We don't find anybody's body is exactly equal to the other. No. Because we have got different mentality. Every one of us, we are individual souls. We have got different mentality, different propensities, different ideas. So in this way, we have got different bodies. This is the science. Science, they are searching out so many things, but why they cannot explain that why there are varieties of body? Why not exactly equal? Human being exactly of the same features, and just like we do something in mold, all the dolls come out of the same body. It is not like that. For each and every living entity, Krishna has to prepare a different type of body. Therefore, you have a different type of body, according to karma. So this is knowledge, that I have got this body as field, as one gets the land for cultivating his food grains according to his labor, according to his choice. Similarly, we have got this field of activity. Now we can make our future good or bad according to our choice. Idam shariram konteya khetram iti avidiyate. This is called khetra, working land. Just like father gives some capital to the son, you do some business. Now you lose the money or increase it 100 times, that depends on you. Similarly, Krishna has given us. We wanted to enjoy this material world, and Krishna has given us. The first beginning body is Brahma, very exalted body. But on account of our abominable activities, from Brahma we come down to become the one of stool. This is called karma, khetra. There are 8,400,000 species of life. And according to our work, we get some body, some type of body. And if we work in the modes of goodness, then we get still better body, in higher planetary system, long duration of life, better standard of living condition, more and more, thousand times, whatever comforts and facilities we have got here on this planet, if we work in the modes of goodness, then we get more and more facilities. Similarly, if we work just like animals, then you are degraded more and more and downwards. Tal, atal, talatal, patal, like that. There are planetary system, and similarly there are higher planetary system. You can see every day, each and every star means there are different planetary system. So, according to your work, you are promoted or degraded, or you keep here. Uddham gachanti sattvasva, madhye tishtanti rajasa, jaganna gunavrittishta adho gachanti tamasa. It is up to you. In another place, Krishna says, Janti deva brata devan, pitrin janti pitri brataha, bhutejja janti bhutani, bhutejja janti bhutani, madjajinopi janti. The same thing. If you desire, you can promote yourself to the higher, that is within the material world, higher planetary system for better comfort of life, better long duration of life, that you can go. Janti deva brata deva. That's right. If you come to Europe, at least, of course we are different men, we are preaching. When other Indians they come here by dressing like European coat pant. So just we have to arrange for going to another country, passport, visa, and dress, and so many things. Similarly, if you want to go to the planets of the demigods, you have to prepare yourself. Janti deva brata devan. Deva brata, they can go. Similarly, pitri brata, they can go. Pitridulok, there are other planets. And bhuteja, if you want to remain here, then you become nationalist and this, that, so many. And if you like, you can go to me also. Madhyajinopi jantima. Those who are trying to promote themselves in Krishna consciousness. Krishna says, Madhyajino, those who are worshipping me, they come to me. So now it is your choice. This body is given to you. Now you make your choice whether you want to have in this material world better facilities, better duration of life, or if you want to degrade yourself to the animal life, or if you want to go to Krishna Loka, everything, whatever you want, you can get. And this is the chance. This human form of body, you make your choice. Therefore Krishna said, Idam shariram kultya kshetram iti. It is just like the land of cultivation. Now we cultivate. Idam shariram kultya kshetram iti vidyate etalcha veti tanga prahu kshetragna iti tadvida. And just like the land and the proprietor of land. The proprietor of the land knows that this is my land. It is not I land. That is ignorance. The people are taking this, that I am this body. That is ignorance. If they know, if one knows that I am not this body, I am proprietor of this body, I will have to work with this body for my future, then that is knowledge. Etat jabeti ketrava, knower, one who knows. That is the beginning of knowledge. Then Krishna says, Khetragam chapi man vidhi sarva khetresu bhāva. Kshetra kshetra gnayo jnanam jattad jnanam matang mama. Krishna is giving his opinion, the supreme authority, that if you want to know, if you want to be in knowledge, this is knowledge. What is that? That this body, you are not this body, you are the owner of the body. And you should know also that there is another person. As you are a person, you are owner of this body, there is another person. Who is that? That is I am, Krishna says. Kshetraganchapi manavidhi. I am also owner of this body. Actually, Krishna is the owner of the body. Just like in an apartment, there is the occupier and the landlord. So there are two men concerned. I do not know what is the system here. In India, there are two kinds of taxes. The occupier tax and the landlord's tax. Two kinds of tax. So similarly, this body, I, the living entity, am the occupier. I am not the owner. Although occupier is to some extent owner, but the real owner is the landlord. Similarly, Krishna is the real owner of this body because Krishna has given me this body just to occupy it and work so far. Not that I am the actual proprietor of this body. So when actually one comes to this knowledge that I am not this body, this is one knowledge, and one comes to know also that I am also not proprietor, actual proprietor of this body. How can I be actual proprietor of this body? If you have got knowledge, because this body is made of material ingredients. So what are these material ingredients? Earth, water, fire, air, ether, physical elements. They are Krishna's energies. So this body is made by Krishna's energy, and I, the person, I am also part and parcel of Krishna. We are two energies. I as living entity, I am also the energy, superior energy. And this material body, that is also Krishna's energy. I cannot prepare this body if I like. No. The body is made by Krishna through the agency of this material energy. Prakriti. Prakriti means the material energy. Krishna will say that Mayadhakshena prakriti ishvate sacharacharam. This body is made by the material nature under the order of Krishna. Krishna is with you. Therefore he says, Kshetranganchapi manavidhi. That I am also one of the occupier of this body. That is Paramatma. So Krishna is so kind that he is taking note of my all desires. And as I desire, Krishna orders the material energy to prepare a suitable body for me, and I live. This is knowledge. This is knowledge that within this body, in the Upanishad also, it is explained that in this tree, this body is taking as tree, there are two birds sitting as friends. One, the living entity, and the other is the super soul, Paramatma, Atma and Paramatma. So Krishna is so kind that actually he is supplying my order. I want to eat like tiger, Krishna is ordering material nature. Well, he wants a tiger's body, give me a tiger's body. I want to eat like hogs and dogs, Krishna orders material, giving a body like a hog. He can eat very peacefully all kinds of stools. This is going on. And if I want a body to serve Krishna, he will give us. Jayathamang, this is the meaning of Jayathamang Bhagavatam. As you desire, I give you. If you want a body to serve me, you get Vaishnava body. And you will be able to serve Krishna. And if you want to serve cats and dogs, then you get the cats and dogs body. Karanam guna sangasya. Guna means according to the guna, you make your desire. That is contamination. And as there is contamination and there is similar disease, similarly, as we desire, similar body we can get by the order of Krishna. Krishna gives order because we want it. Krishna does not force you to enter into the dog's body or hog's body or demigod's body or human being's body. But as we create situation by desire, Krishna gives us the facility to possess such body, and we work on and we reap another result. This is called materialization. Thank you very much.
More prominent, the people move to the cities, and as a result of this, of course, you have so many problems in the cities. So, do you recommend in this plan to have land that we shun technology? That we
there is no need of technology. What is the use of technology? But even if you don't want, there will be people who are interested in technology. So, we do not waste our time. Let them do that. We are concerned for Krishna consciousness. We should not waste our time for technology.
In other words, are we simply trying to set an example?
We cannot waste our time in any other way. Our only business is how to advance in Krishna consciousness. That is our business.
There was one politician who I spoke to in India, in Jaipur, who was in charge of a political party. And he said that 80% of the people in India live in the villages. And the program of his party was to increase the technology on the farms. And as a result of this, of course, so many people would be forced to leave the farm because they wouldn't have work. And they have so many problems in the cities already, so wouldn't that increase the problems within the cities many, many times over? If they increase the technology on the farm.
What is that technology?
Like tractors, and instead of people having to cut down the wheat, they would have machines to come along and cut down the wheat. And instead of having bullocks pulling the plow, they would have a tractor. Like this. So would the people be forced to move into the city?
Well, of course, there are machine facilities, but in India, so many men are unemployed that to introduce machine there is not very good proposal. Instead of cutting by the machine, if they cut by hand, they get employment. Everyone is employed. Machine means 100 men's work is done by one machine. But why there are so many unemployment, why not engage 100 men instead of engaging on here also there are so many unemployment in Western countries. So, in one sense, machine creates unemployment. It's like, because in your Western countries, everything is on machine, therefore you are creating so many hippies. That is also another kind of unemployment. Everyone should be employed. Otherwise it will be devil's work. Idle brain is devil's work. So when there are so many people without any engagement, why there should be machine? The machine is not good. Machine means to make another 100 men unemployed. So the policy should be, nobody should be unemployed. Everyone should be busy.
And then, on the other hand, someone may use the argument that the machine is freeing us from so many so-called...
Freeing for what? For drinking wine and making all nonsense policy. What is the meaning of this freedom? If you are made free for cultivating Krishna consciousness, that is another thing. Even coming to our Krishna consciousness camp, they are sleeping. This camp is not meant for eating and sleeping, but cultivating Krishna. So anywhere, here or there, the policy should be that everyone is employed, everyone is busy. Then there will be nice civilization. If everyone is busy, then he cannot cultivate something rascaldom. That is Vedic civilization. It is the duty of the king to see that everyone is working, either as a Brahman or Kshatriya or Vaishya or Shudra. Everyone is working. Then there is peace. At the present moment we can see that on account of this machine there is unemployment and lazy fellow. What do you think? The hippies are lazy, that's all. They don't want to do anything. What do you think? You don't understand English. So one side is laziness and one is unemployment. This is not very good situation. Everyone should be employed. That is, I think, there is a verse in the Bhagavad-gītā. In India we have seen many villagers come and they request one shopkeeper or any gentleman, please give me some work, I don't want salary. If you like you can give me to eat, otherwise I don't want that also. So who is that gentleman, if you work at my place I will not give to you eat? You see? So immediately he gets some occupation simply on the basis of eating only. So he gets shelter. Then when he is working, that man, if he sees that he is working very nice, all right, to take some salary. So therefore they say, Bekar say, without employment, it is better to work without salary or without any remuneration. It's a very good principle. So nobody should be allowed to remain lazy without any work. That is very dangerous position. So a modern civilization, on account of the machine, there are so many unemployment and so many lazies also. So it is not good. It is not freedom, it is rather free way to hell, that's all. It is not freedom. Everyone should be engaged in work, according to his capacity. If you have got better intelligence, you may be employed as Brahmana. Do the work of Brahmana, study shastras and write books, give knowledge to others, teach others. That is Brahmana's business. Patan, patan, jajan, jajan, dan, prakityahan. And you don't bother for your subsistence, the society will supply. Therefore Brahmana, they did not work. They are busy with this study of Vedic literature and teaching others and giving knowledge, and society gives them food. This is Brahmana. And Kshatriya means to give protection. There will be danger, there will be attack. The Kshatriyas will protect. And for that purpose, the Kshatriya used to levy tax. So their business is to levy tax. And similarly, less intelligent class, the mercantile community, they engage themselves producing food and giving protection to the cows. These things are required. And rest Shudras, they help the other three higher classes. This is natural division. And that is very good. That means everyone is employed. The intelligent class is employed, the martial class is employed, the mercantile class is employed, and the rest Shudra, they are also employed. So there is no, forming party, political party and fighting. There was no such thing. The king was the supervisor to see that everyone is engaged and everyone is engaged actually in their respective duties. So they had no time to form false political parties and make agitation and fight one another. There is no such chance.